Veena, what's next?
Yeah, this is the penultimate one. We have the challenge from Siemens Financial Services, and it's called Financing Growth Sustainably. Over to the video.
Micro, small, and medium enterprises, MSMEs, have been a major contributor to Asia's growth story. As the world is transitioning towards a more sustainable future, it is absolutely essential that these MSMEs also participate in the transition.
However, MSMEs are challenged by A. Lack of awareness, B. Access to technology, and C. Affordable financing.
We see great potential in increasing awareness and transparency around decarbonizing MSMEs.
But we can't do this alone.
Let's get together to empower MSMEs in their sustainability journey.
And the winners of this challenge are Supriyo Chatterjee, Suman Sarkar, and Rajarshi Sinha from Team NRMS from India. Today, they're joining us virtually.
Hi everyone, greetings from Team NRMS. We actually represent the Tech for Sustainability Challenge supported by SFS named Financing Growth Sustainably that precisely aims at decarbonizing the micro, small and medium enterprises in Asia through effective dissemination of information around sustainable practices. And today, we are here to present our startup innovation, Nature Responsive Microfinance for Sustainability or NRMS. The phrase nature responsive highlights the mission of NRMS in influencing the MSME people to adapt sustainable practices at present, in future, and also to build a community for taking concerted action towards sustainability. NRMS is the Tech for Sustainability Innovation by Magazine, a youth-led startup with the vision of democratization of digital power for inclusive development. We reach out to young girls and boys across rural and excluded areas to take them along with us through training and accompaniment. Since 2019, we are working with MSME ecosystem in India and Bangladesh with a focus on micro entrepreneurs. We developed a web and app-based solution for improving their access to institutional finance. NRMS is inspired, enriched, and amplified version of the solution to accommodate the need of the entire MSME ecosystem. Financing Growth Sustainably Challenge actually came to us as a boon, and immediately we went back to our MSME networks for a quick scoping study. Our findings pointed very clearly that information, finance, and technology are the supporting factors, whereas wrong or false information is the barrier that reinsists the conventional, non-sustainable practices. We need to be super careful in dealing with data or information around sustainability. After all, it's a behavior change progression by MSMEs from non-sustainable to sustainable practices. Provision of information alone will not create desired impact. NRMS is not a standalone technology solution based on top-down approach. It basically addresses the actual need of the MSME ecosystem in their journey to sustainability. It gives due importance to their current information-seeking behavior and practices. And that's why NRMS never aspires to compel its user to read a 50-page long sustainability guideline, that too in English, and then feel motivated for adapting sustainable practices. Believe us, that will never happen. That's why NRMS presents information in easy-to-understand format, where local language plays a key role, and presentation in video format or in small text with illustration increases the communicability of the content. We do have actually integrated Neha AI and a helpline to provide accompaniment support to users. Altogether, NRMS provides freedom from anxiety of not following green compliance, and the unique value proposition says, manage sustainability by yourself, responsibly and confidently. As per the business converse, users are getting accurate information in their own language, and it's in easy to understand format. At the same time, they're getting access to finance and technology for adapting sustainable practices. Here, the partnership with Siemens is really, really critical. NRMS adopts the degree framework as a guiding principle. Simultaneously, NRMS directly connects users with finance from SFS and technology solution from Siemens Technology. Even being a freemium model, the areas of revenue generation are membership fees for additional features and supports, revenue from training and operation, revenue from advertisement, and commission from the sellers in the platform. We have a dedicated team for NRMS with varied experience and expertise, and we are really privileged to have one hacker, Himik Nainwal, during this hackathon period. Thanks, Siemens, for connecting us with that hacker. Plan for actualization of NRMS in Asia is very simple. Start with a scoping study, customize technology part and language part as per the study recommendation, and then launch it in coordination with all MSME stakeholders, because it can't happen in silos. We can start in a phased manner with India and Bangladesh first, and then proceeding to other Asian countries. As per our estimate, NRMS can reach out to 12 million MSMEs in India and 15 million MSMEs in Bangladesh within a period of 6 months. Here, we are just taking 20% of total MSMEs as our initial target. Practically, the impact will be even more because we are opening up the world of MSMEs to many new or prospective entrepreneurs. It has really remained a great experience of working under the mentorship of SFS team, and we really envisage a world with sustainability around MSME practices, with more participation from people who actually remains financially excluded. We are sure that the change is possible, just a little strategic approach is required. And we are also sure we'll be able to bring discernible changes in the context of sustainability if we all, that means you, me, and they, are together, and the journey becomes easier if support from SFS and encouragement from Siemens are there. Thank you so very much.
Thank you very much for that pitch. As a personally, I know the spillover effects of microfinancing in Bangladesh actually reduced fertility rates and therefore population control. I'm really curious to see how this is going to have spillover effects as well. Thank you. With that, I would love to welcome on stage Veronika Bienert. She's the Chief Executive Officer of Siemens Financial Services. Welcome, Veronika. Going back to my format, my first question to you again is going to be, how did this team convince you? What made them the winning team? Because I know that the jury was pretty unsure till the end as to who would be winning.
So Veena, before focusing on the winning team, I really would like to make a short comment really for the runner-ups and the entire Tech for Sustainability campaign. So Judith, you made a very important point, is that technology is driven by people. But the full creativity and really to bring technology on the next level, it's from my point of view only possible if you connect people. And what we see in this room and as well on a virtual basis for everybody who is dialed in is that we really get or connect with people we have never met before. And that is really drives the entire creativity and technology. And I think that is so fascinating about this program. And now coming back to your question, with regards to the winners. So what really impressed me a lot when I went through the 3 different proposals and then of the concrete proposal of the winners was really translating exactly the requirements our SFS team had, really bringing it to the point in a very pragmatic approach. That was really a very compelling topic, but as well really with the experience the team has, so in West Bengal, and so what we have seen and the experience which is there showed a very high credibility. The credibility of the team is there, that they can really make it work. And we as SFS people, we are very entrepreneurial, but the combination as well from a social aspect, really, that is really very touching, and it is super strong. And what we have been observing with the entire evaluation team is just really this social entrepreneurship And that is something which we want to support going forward.
Thank you, Veronica. Thank you for that. I have another question for you also, because this is the second time SFS is having, Siemens Financial Services is having another challenge in the Tech for Sustainability campaign, because we had one last edition as well. So you already know the drill as to how the next few months have to be. What are the action steps now for you and your team and the business?
Yeah, so actually I just returned 10 days ago from India, and so therefore I have as well a very strong interest that the team is making it work. So the idea is really to develop a collaboration model with the team. And then since we are represented with all our 4 businesses in India, I'm really deeply convinced that we can not only make it work, but that we can really create value and that we can really drive this social entrepreneurship.
Thank you. Thank you, Veronica. Thank you very much for joining me on stage today.